we wanted to take a wider look at schools across the area. Right now, there is a growing concern among local leaders when it comes to school behavior, discipline, and suspensions, especially for younger children. 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow is in Sulphur Springs, where one parent says she had to search long and hard for a good school for her son.
Yes, we all want our children to have a good, quality education, but for some families, finding the right school to meet their child's needs has been tough. For Callie Jones,
Carter has ADHD, PTSD, ASD, ASI, and he has OCD.
Finding a school that would help her 7-year-old son has been tough.
He has been to 4 different schools, and that is very hard, and not because we want him to go to 4 different schools. No other school can handle him.
It's one of many reasons why she left the Sulphur Springs area. On top of crime,
It wasn't safe.
she needed more support for her son.
He used to get in trouble because he didn't want to sit on certain things, so they would say he was being disrespectful or disruptive. Then the school had to tell him, no, he has OCD.
Carter is one of hundreds of young children who struggled with discipline in Hillsborough County schools. Overall, the district has had more than 10,000 suspensions this school year alone. And records suggest Sulphur Springs, the school for Jones's old neighborhood, has some of the highest suspension rates in the district for K-8 students.
Come 3rd grade, that is normally the mark where we know whether they're going to be successful or not, and if they're getting suspended between K through 3rd, of course they're not going to be on reading level. Of course they're not going to be on any level, whether math, science, reading.
For Jones, some of the discipline has felt harsh because of her son's needs. The high suspension rates are an issue leaders say the district must work harder to address.
We all know if you keep missing school, you're never going to get caught up.
So, how do schools balance discipline in the classroom while fostering a safe environment where students can learn and grow?
This is a trifold problem, between the parent, the student, and the teacher on how do we resolve this. And so I think it's just a matter of all of us coming together and working to find out what is best for the child and also for the teacher, because the teacher needs to be able to teach in a classroom where it's a healthy classroom.
And Jones is a parent who's not only aware of her son's needs, but she's been actively seeking help to address them. Now at Kimbell Elementary, she says he's finally getting the structure and support he deserves.
Kimbell was the first school that accepted him for who he was and wanted to keep him there.
But he might not be there much longer. Kimbell is one of 5 schools in the district slated to close in just a few months after a controversial board vote last year.
It's just hard. I don't want to see him go anywhere else because I don't think they will be able to accommodate him.
Now, for a lot of community leaders, suspension rates are a concern district-wide. To take a look at how it's being addressed, head to 10tampabay.com. Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And parents are still fighting to keep some of those schools open. As for the discipline concerns, the district held a student conduct workshop in January where they said student referrals were down, but they did not discuss suspensions. Of course, Emerald is going to continue following that story for us and let us know what is going on. Now,